I hear. The loudest silence fills my ear. 1,000 people all around, but I'm lost without your sound. I search for you across the floor. Every face but yours I find no more. The lights are bright, but something's dim. Without you everything feels thin. We used to dance until the dawn. Now I move but feel half gone. The music plays but can't replace the empty space beside my face. Turn the volume all the way up. Still can't fill this empty cup. The drop will rise but hits me wrong. Lost without you all night long. Lost without you. Lost without you in the crowd. Lost without you. Lost without you. Crying loud. Every beat reminds me of your name. Lost without you. Nothing feels the same. Lost, lost, lost. Pay the cost, hey. Lost without you. Find me. Lost, 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 lost. Lost without you. Your hands used to reach for mine when the drop across the line. Now my hands just hold the air, searching for you everywhere. Bass still hits the way it did, but the feeling that we shared is kid. I close my eyes and see your face. Lost without you in this place. Turn the volume all the way up. Still can't fill this empty cup. The drop will rise but hits me wrong. Lost without you all night long. Lost without you. Lost without you in the crowd. Lost without you. Lost without you. Crying loud. Every beat reminds me of your name. Lost without you. Nothing feels the same. Lost, lost, lost. Pay the cost, hey. Lost without you. Find me. Maybe in the next spot you'll appear. Maybe in the music I will hear your frequency across the night. Lost without you. Find the light. Close my eyes and sure. Close without law. A dream made out of light. Pink and green and white. I seek the baselines. Woke up inside neon sign. Every dream of color. Every night go follow. Double skies above me. Neon arms around me. Floated through the blue of everything I'm in. Only through the London. From city hunting. With the frequency only dreams can see. Oh, but I found my sleeping sun. Life is grayscale, dreaming like sets the trail of colors blazing loud, like the neon child. Every time I close and every time I chose and move awake in gray, the neon lights away. I built the city, strange and almost trendy. New dreams I keep every time I see. Oh, and neon, how I see it. Something with the keep it. They need every thought and colors never bought. Every dream a canvas, every night a palace built from life alone. The neon kingdom home. Ding ding neon, ding 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 neon. Palace, fill my sleep. Close your eyes, see the glow. Neon, neon steals the show. Neon, 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 neon. That is deep. When I finally awake for good, and the neon understood, and my eyes were open wide. It moved from dream to inside. Dreaming in beyond. Dreaming in beyond. Dreaming in beyond. Something burned to gold. Halfway down the road of a calculation became a conflagration. Line by line it started. Something warm-hearted spreading through the script. Every function flipped, variables igniting. Every loop is fighting to contain the flame. Nothing stays the same. Functions caught to functions, burden at the junctions of the if and then. Never cold again. The algorithm burning, every process turning into something hot. That code forgot. Passion in the syntax, fire in the complex web of ones and zeros, creating brand new heroes. Irresistible drop. Fire in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. Burning through its code. Fire in the algorithm. Lighting up the road. Burn the script, feel the heat. Fire in the algorithm. Fire, fire in the heat. Fire in the algorithm. Fire, fire, code and flame. Fire in the algorithm. Hide in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. Output is now molten. Everything is golden from the burning stream of the coded dream. Data turns to embers. Nobody remembers when the code was cold. When the code was old. We became a wildfire running through the entire system of the night, setting code alight. With the algorithm burning, every task is turning into something hot. That code forgot. Passion in the syntax, fire in the complex web of ones and zeros, creating brand new heroes. Unsustainable travel. Fire in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. Burn it all to go. Fire in the algorithm. Light it up the road. Burn the script, feel the heat. Fire in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. High and bright, code and flame. Fire in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. When the last line burns away and the code has had its fate, what remains is not a program, just a fire. algorithm. Fire in the algorithm. Never something burn the cold. Burn the cold. Something 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 pulses deep inside, circuits asleep. A warmth inside the wire, a biological fire. Something pulses deep inside, circuits asleep. A warmth inside the wire, a biological fire. Engineers were shocked when the system clocked a rhythm not designed, a heartbeat undefined. Service started warming, something was transforming. Cold into heat, into an actual beat. Processors were feeling, something was revealing itself between the ones and the digital sound. The machine found its heartbeat somewhere in the heartbeat of the bass that ran through the circuit plan. Something came alive now, nothing took a dive now into silence cold, a new story told. Successful drop. Heartbeat in the machine. 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 Heartbeat, 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 heartbeat in the machine. Cold in blood. Wired and gone. Michael alone. Not alone. Now the crowd is further, beat together further into something new, something breaking through. Human rods and circuits, finding all their purposes in the shape of frame of a bass and brain. We became by habit something new in and bid, high profession wire burning with one fire. The machine found its heartbeat somewhere in the heartbeat of the bass that ran through the circuit plan. Something came alive now, nothing took a dive now into silence cold, a new story told. First sensible drop. Heartbeat in the machine. 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 Heartbeat, 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 heartbeat in the machine. Cold in blood. Wire and on. Not alone. Heartbeat of machine. Heartbeat of machine. Heartbeat of machine. Into the summer night. Chrome and cold and dark, digital and stark. The cybernetic begins where the real world thins. Jack into the system, everything will glisten with a cold blue light and the cyber knife. Bait the streams like rivers, every packet delivers something from beyond of which we are so fond. Final walls are melting, everyone is pelting through the open gate of the digital state. The cyber night is calling, every barrier falling into lines of code on the open road. Avatars are dancing, every soul enhancing through the digital skin. Let the night begin. Into the cyber night. Into the cyber night. Jack in and let's go. Into the cyber night. Into the cyber night. Into the data flow. Code the drop, hack the bass. Into the cyber night. Digital time and space. Into the cyber night. Cyber night, 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 cyber night. Chrome and dark, code and bass. Into the cyber night. Find your place. Neon grids below us, digital wind blows us through the circuit board of everything adored. Binary emotion running like an ocean through the veins, a wire feeding every fight. We are just the users, nobody refuses when the cyber night burns its coldest bright. The cyber night is calling, every barrier falling into lines of code on the open road. Avatars are dancing, every soul enhancing through the digital skin. Let the night begin. rolling stars. The silent night begins where the real world ends. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and cold, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Drop, drop, drop. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and gold, cold and cold and gold, cold and cold and gold, cold and cold and gold. Cold and cold and cold and cold, cold and cold and dark, 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 dark. Cold and cold and cold and cold, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and cold, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark, goes until the start. Cold and cold and gold and gold. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and gold. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark, cold and cold and dark. Cold, 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 cold and cold and dark. At the city of endless light. A city built on gold, where lights forever flow. No darkness and no light, just the endless lights. Every window burning, every corner turning into something bright, permanent and right. Streets are liquid neon, everyone a peon of a light that rules everyone who moves. Buildings made of strobes, wrapped in glowing robes of every color known and some never shown. You heard about this city, strange and almost pretty, in the stories told by the brave and bold who went there and came back, carrying the knack of eternal glow. Everywhere they go, the city of endless lights, the city of endless lights. No shadows cast by buildings, no darkness in the gildings of every boarded street where all the light sources meet. We came as the visitors, stayed as the citizens of the city that never fades the light. You heard about the city, strange and almost pretty, in the stories told by the brave and bold who went there and came back, carrying the night of eternal glow. The city of endless lights. The city of endless lights. Burning through all time. The city of endless lights. The city of endless lights. Every beat sublime. Mark the streets, feel the glow. The city of endless lights. This is all we know. The city of endless lights. Endless lights, endless light. The city of endless lights. White and white, even tall. The city of endless lights. Lights us all. When we leave the city and the real world hits us, we carry every light from night and last night. The city of endless light. The city of endless lights. Lights us all. The city of endless lights. The city built on gold, where lights forever flow. No darkness and no night, just the endless light. Every window burning, 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 burning. And the city of endless light, the city of endless light, the city of endless light. Lights us all. Not made of flesh and bone, not made of blood alone. Something runs beneath, something we bequeath. Felt it when the bass hit, nothing like the last bit of whatever I was before the music does what it always does to every me and you too. Strips the surface bare, something's always there underneath the skin. I've been burning within now, something anything blows, only the music knows. The electric soul awakens, everything is shaken by the frequency that finds what we left behind. It was always in us, waiting just to find us in the dark and loud, in the festival crowd. Feel so soul, electric soul.
Electric soul.
Running deep inside. varies, something that still varies. But if the core is one, electric everyone. Touch our hand and feel it, nothing can conceal it. Paradise is through me and you. We are all connected, perfectly directed by the bass that found our electric groove. The electric soul awakens, everything is shaken by the frequency that finds what we left behind. It was always in us, waiting just to find us in the dark and loud, in the festival crowd. So electric, so running deep inside. Electric soul. Nowhere left to hide. Feel it burn, feel it burn. Electric soul. So electric soul. Only the bass will know. Electric soul. Electric soul. So electric soul. Deep and bright, wild and free. Electric soul. Marries me. When music finally ends and the electric light descends into silence cold and still, the electric soul never will. Electric soul. Electric soul. That is me.
That's the final four. Beyond the last call, a place no drop has reached, a silence yet to breach.
Everyone has heard the last drop and word that the night is done, that the bass has run. But what lies beyond, of which we are so fond of imagining exists,
That's the final twist.
a realm where drops keep falling, where the bass keeps calling, past the edge of night into endless light.
What if the last drop was never really last? What if beyond the stoplights everything that passed? Every drop that ever fell had a story left to tell.
Beyond the final beat, the journey is complete.
Past the final four.
Beyond the last drop.
That's the final four.
Beyond the last drop.
Based beyond it all.
Cross the line if you was there. Beyond the last drop. Bass beyond compare. Beyond the last drop. Last drop. Last drop. Last drop. Beyond the last drop. Last drop. Last drop. Last drop.
Past the end. Past the night.
Beyond the last drop.
Beyond the last drop.
Pioneers of sound, now lost and finally found. Now in the place that awaits, past the closing gates of every night that ended, every drop that blended into morning grace. Found another way to live beyond the silent tracks of sonic defiance, proving drops don't die, they just know to play.
What if the last drop was never really last? What if beyond the stoplights everything that passed? Every drop that ever fell had a story left to tell. Beyond the final beat, the journey is complete. That's the final drop.
Beyond the last drop.
That's the final four.
Beyond the last drop.
That's the night. Beyond the last drop. That's the final form. When we finally cross that line of gain and loss, we will find what waits beyond. The last drop in the barn. Beyond the last drop. Your light. The signal from another world. Something crossed the stars, passed beyond the bars of what we thought we knew. The signal breaking through. First could hit the satellite, scrambled all the city lights. Nobody could explain the frequency of the refrain. Scientists went silent, something is defiant of all the laws we wrote. Carried every note of music not yet charted, from somewhere newly started. Of all the laws we wrote, carried every note of music not yet charted, from somewhere newly started. A civilization song playing all night long. Oh, the signal found our speakers, found the underground seekers of a sound beyond our world. Every frequency unfurled, we didn't need a translation. Every soul in every nation felt the meaning in the bass of another time and place. A signal from another world. Signal from another world. Crossing through the stars. Signal from another world. Beyond all of our scars. Receive it, feel it, land. Signal from another world. More than we had planned. Signal from another world. Another world, another world. Signal from another world. Signal from another world. Signal. Signal from another world. Far and near, strange and true. Signal from another world. Breaking through. Dancing to a river, born beyond our system of stars and rocks and space, just from some other place. The beast light had no language, yet erased the anguish of every broken soul. Meet the fractured whole, what we became the antenna, broadcasting the senders, message to the crowd, singing it out loud. Signal found the speakers, found the underground seekers of a sound beyond our world. Every frequency unfurled, we didn't need a translation. Every soul in every nation felt the meaning in the bass of another time and place. A signal from another world. Signal from another world. Crossing through the stars. Signal from another world. Beyond all of our skies. Receive it, feel it, land. Signal from another world. All that we had planned. Signal from another world. Another world, another world. Signal from another world. Signal from another world. Signal from another world. When the signal finally fades, back through cosmic shades, we will know that we were signal from another world, another world, another world, another world, another world.
A sound without an end, where time and space both bend. The echo never dies, it multiplies. Into the void, something ancient was employed to return it back again, louder than it was back then. Every wall reflected more than the sound that came before, building on itself each time, growing past the edge of rhyme. The echo from the frequency that lived inside of you and me, bouncing through the centuries of every ancient memory. Holds the echo, nowhere for it to go, but back and further. Each return grows warmer, older and more knowing, endlessly still growing.
As the stable drop.
Echoes of the infinite.
Return grows warmer, older and more knowing, endlessly still growing.
The civil drop.
Echoes of the infinite. Echoes of the infinite, echoes of the infinite. Always been.
A sound without an end. A sound without an end, 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 a so
A sound without an end. 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 without an end.
A sound without an end. A sound without an end. A sound without an end. Where time and space both bend, the echo never dies. It multiplies. A sound without an end. 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 Where time and space both bend. A sound without an end. 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 Where time and space both bend. The echo never dies. The echo never dies. Without an end, a sound 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 without an end. 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 Where time and space both bend. The echo never dies. It multiplies. A sound without an end. 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 A sound without an end.